When we move inside the GTS, as you probably already all know, it features seats that are exclusive to the US market GTS. There are seats that are more of a hardback racing type seat that are available in Europe, but those were not able to be part of the US car package. And then you can see bits of the roll bar assembly, the BMW factory roll bar assembly. You know, BMW went with virtually a full manual seat except for the side bolster adjustments, but to save weight, that was a great choice. And then, as you probably know, and you'll notice that the transmission is the double clutch, which was the only transmission that was available in the GTS. All in all, the nicely finished, purposeful interior. Some of the points seem like they were maybe more for styling than function, but styling is also a critical part of any successful car. Now, if we turn our attention to the blue car, the first thing you might notice is we chose a manual transmission over the double clutch. It is pretty much well known by everyone that the double clutch is probably the fastest way to get around the track, but there are still a number of people who really enjoy the involvement that a 6-speed manual transmission allows. They like to shift, they like to use the clutch, they like to have, you know, they like to have a lot of involvement with the activity, the racing, the street driving, whatever it is, but they like to be a major part of what the car is doing. Because we were going for a little more serious, a little lighter weight, a little faster result from our efforts, we chose the Recaro pole position hardback seats, which are more than comfortable enough for street use, but are also more than satisfactory for light track work, driver's education, things like that. They're certainly not a full-on race seat, but they're certainly not a full-on street seat designed for comfort only. But we do have the adjustability to move the seat positions, to change the rake, things like that. And we have a nice, beautiful set of machined fall line seat tracks that they bolt to that allow for full fore and aft adjustments so that multiple drivers can make themselves comfortable and find a good position very quickly. You also notice the roll bar, which we'll go into more detail later, and there are a number of differences between the approach that Fall Line took in their design and the one that BMW took. I do personally believe that the Fall Line piece is probably superior in its engineering. The construction of both are outstanding, but we can go into the dynamics of why that is the opinion of that particular piece. You'll notice too that the dash trim has been painted body color, which is Yas Marina blue, and that's something that we've done on a number of cars that a lot of people have really thought was a neat touch. Instead of the carbon fiber or the typical different trim options that you have, we just go with body color. So this is the first Yas Marina car that we've done, but that's always been a very popular feature among buyers. The door panels, of course, are just the original BMW factory non-GTS door panels. The GTS, of course, has the lighter weight piece that has the fabric door closer pull, which is in a position that makes it kind of difficult to use. But again, I think that in the effort to make the car seem sporty, it was a decision they made. Both cars are, of course, still have all climate control features functional. The Harman Kardon sound system fully functional. Really everything other than some of the airbags, which basically are part of the seats, are still in place.